Hi, my name is Malcolm Munro and I'm the president of Total Career Mastery. Today I'd like to talk to you about motivation. Motivation. Well, motivation is a pretty difficult thing to do, but it's fairly simple in its definition. Motivation is when people get what they need when they need it, they will be motivated. Now, as a manager, you probably struggle with this all the time. My people don't want to do a good job. If you go watch the video I have on the three-legged stool of great performance, you know that the will problem is the biggest challenge. So what are some ways that you can motivate your employees? Well, there's really three ways. First way is through needs. There's a whole host of needs theories that came out of the 1950s. One of the biggest ones you probably know is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. When a person's lower order need is satisfied, they'll be more motivated to go up to the next order of need. And not everybody is motivated by the same thing. The challenge is, on a daily basis, people come in needing different things. So if you want to motivate your people, first thing you got to understand is their needs need to be satisfied. If they're having issues at home, they probably aren't going to be interested in doing what you need them to do. You need to help them figure out solutions using your company resources. Second way you can motivate people is through creating conditions that lead to job satisfaction. Some of the best work on that was done in the 50s by a guy named Frederick Hertzberg. And what Hertzberg determined in his research was that people are motivated when they have job satisfaction. Satisfaction, by the way, comes from things that are intrinsically motivating. Now, there are some people that are in it for the money, and most of us need, well, all of us need to be paid. That's why we do what we do. But what motivates a person to continually come to work typically is not all about the money. It's about having opportunities for growth, having meaningful work. Things like pay and benefits, those are great. Things like having a good boss, that's good too. But ultimately, if I know that inside I'm feeling it, I'll be motivated. Third area is through something known as values. Values are the things that all of us have. They are personal to us and they're important to us. We don't change our values for anybody. When you tell somebody, don't ever cross that line with me, everything on your side of the line is probably value-based. When people's values are clashing, either internally or with others, it creates a condition known as a cognitive dissonance, which is the fancy name for an attitude problem, right? You tell somebody they have an attitude problem, they get all upset. But if you say, hey, I'm sensing cognitive dissonance here, probably they'll say, ooh, I hope I'm not going to die. Cognitive dissonance is a clash in values. When somebody's values are in direct opposition to another person, like a boss, or an organization, like an organization's values, you're going to find their performance begins to slip. The outward expression of an inward clash of values is what we see in the attitude problem. Now, how do we fix all this? Well, number one, if someone has a need, we need to go out of our way to satisfy the need. If somebody is not experiencing true job satisfaction, we need to think about things we can do, whether we delegate tasks to them, we find them another place in the company to work, or maybe we just find them another place to work to help them reach that level of job satisfaction. And when it comes to this last piece, the values, the attitude problem, we either have the choice of working to change that quotient, change our values to match the other person, or we owe it to the person to say, you're probably not a very good fit here. But I'll bet there's another organization that would really be a good fit for you. If we can match them up to an organization or a person where those values are going to be really, really respected, we can solve this whole issue of attitude problem. Motivation is an entirely huge subject. I've very much simplified it for you here. But if you struggle with this one, if you've got people that are unmotivated, let us come in and help you. You can reach us directly by phone at 301-909-TCM1. You can contact me directly by email at coach@contactmycoach.com or online at totalcareermastery.com. We've got some things we can do to help you sort all this mess out. Thanks so much for watching our video and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.